Yukari Tamura is a popular voice actress who's been active since 1997. Since I've been a huge fan of hers since 2007, I wanted to spread my passion for her. This presentation is limited to 5 minutes, so with that being said, let's jump right in. In the over 20 years that she has been active, Yukari Tamura has voiced over 200 characters in anime and video games. Some of her most recent roles include Chi-Chi from Genshin Impact, Rika Furude from Higurashi no Nakokoro ni Go, and Io from Grand Blue Fantasy. While some of her more popular roles include Maho Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha, Elizabeth Midford in Black Butler, and Mei Tsunohara in Clannad. Basically, if you watch anime, you've almost definitely heard her work.
Nana, 何か悪いことでもした?
そんな間抜けな例え話をしてくるとは思わなかったわ。
星屑ウィッチメルル始まるよ
Although she's most known in the West as a voice actress, she's also famous for her idol activities. She has a dedicated fan club, Mellow Pretty, which has been active since 2001. Her fans call her Yukarin, and various themed goods have been produced over the years. Searching her name on the retailer Mandarake shows just a snippet of the things that have been produced. Mellow Pretty releases a newsletter magazine every few months, which contains things like write-ups of concerts and news for upcoming releases, things that she's worked on, fan submissions, as well as fan art. My favorite is this picture of her bloomers, which has her name embroidered on it. So cute. Looking at her, you probably wouldn't be able to guess her age, and despite being 45 years old, Yukari retains her incredibly youthful appearance and reflects it in the name of her albums, Blu-rays, and live shows, as well as in her costumes and music videos. She's also known as an advocate for Lolita fashion, wearing it in some of her older music videos and also in public. Some of her costumes, while not being strictly Lolita, are clearly inspired by the fashion. She's even modeled for the Lolita brand Baby the Stars Shine Bright in the past. Her first studio album, What's New Pussycat, released in 1997, and her most recent album, I Kotoba, released in April of 2021. Side note, I was hoping my copy would arrive before filming this video so I could show it off, but it did not. As of this time, she's released 13 full-length albums and 41 singles, not including the singles of the anime opening and ending songs that she's worked on. For her music, she's worked with various labels over the years, including Konami from 2001 to 2007, King Records from 2007 to 2017, before forming her own private label, Kana Aria, which is a subsidiary of the company Mages. Although most of her music is standard pop in genre, she has some range in the overall feel of her songs. Some of them are more calm and soothing, some are more cheerful and energetic, and some are a bit edgier or more sad. In addition to releasing studio albums, Yukari regularly hosts live shows, which are called Love Live, throughout the year. Some of these live shows are recorded and released as Blu-rays or DVDs. The concerts all have incredibly cute names, some of my favorites being Caramel Ribbon and this year's series Airy Fairy Twintail, which is a reference to her usual hairstyle. She also hosts birthday live events every year around her birthday in February. Although there's a misconception in the West that idols don't actually sing during their concerts and only lip-sync to a recording, Yukari always performs live, as you can see in clips like this where she is overcome with emotion and stops singing. Being an idol, her fans have specified wotage, or light stick dance routines, and call-and-response sequences for some of her songs. I managed to get my hands on a callbook for one of my favorite concerts, Chelsea Girl Live from 2008. See if you can follow along for the call and response for one of Yukari's most popular songs, Fancy Baby Doll. Although there are a million things I could say about Yukari Tamura, this is just a quick overview. And if there's interest, I might make a longer, more in-depth video, so let me know in the comments if that's something you want to see. Also, Yukari Tamura has been a huge inspiration for me in my own idol activities, so if you're interested and you haven't seen it already, please check out my idol debut, Blooming, which I released last weekend.